A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and/or others. Have you considered naming your child Kang?
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
Citizens should be aware that the following locations will be renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Kunlun will become Kanglun. Manhattan, Manhatkang. Xandar, Kangda. Medieval England, Medieval Kangland. Sakar, Sakang. Wakanda, Wakanda. Lemuria? Lumeria. citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan Blizzard. Just be grateful I didn't park your stupid city next to the Dark Dimension like I originally planned.
We thought we were in the clear after being rescued from the base in Siberia, but it seems we were wrong. Not long after our return, the other members of the Winter Guard went crazy, started attacking everyone inside. This behavior, it is a lot like what happened back at the base. Excellent. Then we should hurry and look for my comrades. Fighting the Winter Guard will be no, how you say, cakewalk in park. I should know! I am one of them! I just hope we can deal with them one at a time. These are the Presence's men. We must be on the right track.
Why do bad guys never seem to understand the concept of mercy?
Foolish humans. I hope you're prepared to be beat. You leave me no choice but to cry surprise. You call this a challenge? I have battled the great and powerful Hulk. Enough with these small fry. We must hurry and catch the big fish.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more
So, you are the ones who would defy the Presence? Prepare to be destroyed!
Sasha, my friend, this is not you. Stop this madness.
Do not test me, furry beast! Face the power of the Dark Force! The might of the Presence is absolute! Don't stand in our way!
Well, either the situation's getting worse, or I am. I choose to believe the former.
Mikhail, where am I?
Welcome back, my little Ponchiki. I'll explain everything when I've rescued the others. For now, just rest. Come, comrade. We must rescue the others.
Thanks, buddy.
Let me guess, you're wondering why I wasn't affected by the radiation. I'm gonna put it down to my extra body mass. Or maybe bears are just immune. But again, I'm no scientist. You leave us no choice but to bear arms. You mess with this bear, you get the... This doesn't put me in a very godly mood. I am not your garden variety anthropomorphic bear. I am Ursa Major, King of Bears. They were no trouble.
No one can stop the might of the presence. I recommend you surrender, little bear.
I don't want to have to hurt you, Dynamo. Please, you must fight it. Wait, did he call me little?
Move aside, or I will simply blast you aside. You are no match for me. The presence will have his revenge. I will see to that. What was I just doing?
I'm glad you're back with this, comrade. Wait here. We still have to help Alexei. Now, we just have to save the Red Guardian, and this will all be over.
Mind helping me down? Yes, you're going to need my help to get Stan out of this pickle.
I'm sorry, Mikhail. I wasn't strong enough to break out of the Presence's control alone.
You are not to blame. Not everyone is gifted with the constitution of a bear. For now, just take it easy. More of these small fry. They must be gluttons for punishment. I'm going berserk!
I see you're not much for the gent.
I'll put you into hibernation! Do you really think you stand a chance against the unsurpassed power of Ursa Major?
Phew, thanks. Bit cold in there.
They were barely worth our time.
So, you made it past the others. Well, the Red Guardian won't go down so easily.
Your mind is not your own, Alexei. Don't let the presence manipulate you.
This is your first and final warning, villain. Don't stand in my way! How about I reshape your face? Never underestimate the science of punching!
I am Groot!
That's it. Keep it steady. The heat must be applied evenly and true.
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
No! My fiery nemesis has struck again! Quick, my savoury psychic, quell the sea of flame!
Translation, put out the fire.
right now.
My head. Mikhail? What's going on?
It seems you have returned to us, comrade. Well, we did it, my friend. It brought me no pleasure to fight my comrades. Well, maybe Dynamo. He gets on my nerves sometimes. But I'm certain that once they've recovered from battle, the Winter Guard will be back in action and mind control free. Even with my strength, I couldn't have done this alone. Большое спасибо, my friend. If you ever need a helping claw fighting Kang, you can depend on me.
I heard it was you that helped Mikhail. Thank you. My mind is back to normal, but my body may take a little while again to fully recover from our fight. Why not kill some time with a race?
You know, that was a nasty bump you gave me earlier. I guess I should thank you, though. Better to have a little bump than be some mind-controlled slave. I should be fit to join your cause soon. Though, you know what I always find makes time go faster? Racing!
Thanks again for what you did for me and the rest of the guard. Ursa joined you, right? Well, I'd be a bit of a heel if I didn't too, but... Well, I've been sitting here a while waiting for someone to do this race. I'd feel stupid if I left now. Ow!
It is done. Today's secret ingredient is teamwork.
Well, that's a lovely looking turkey, Jeremy. Let's hope it helps Stan get...
Behold as it beckons the beast. And stop calling me Jeremy. I think this cements Stan the Man as the king of cameos.
All right, we saved the day. Can we go home now? If it's even still there. How long have we been in here?
You can say that again.
Are you even listening to me?
Where could those pigs have got to? I can't believe I would leave the gate open. If you see any of my pigs, would you mind bringing them back to the pen? I'd be very grateful. There's a suspicious man walking around behind the city. I could hear him mutter something about the white gorilla cult, so I'm staying well away.
I'm surprised you don't have the technology to make this whole damn thing go away. less we do. Buried under all of the other cool stuff, like the self-cleaning water iron. A bug flew into my mouth.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies. Whatever you want to call them.
Oh,
Go take them
I've
down.
made a real pig's ear out of this. I could see that force on the Avengers Mansion rooftop from here. Those guys sure You found Swinestein. The world would be lost without his genius. Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine? Why doesn't he just get a new one? I hope a panther doesn't get hold of them. Ah, Black Hamster, you found her. The technology in Kang surveillance drones is impressive, but I don't...
I'm telling you, search here.
He's watching you. Always watching.
Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine? It is fun to ride the pigs back to the pen when they escape, but I would never let them escape just to get the chance. Well, except for that one time. Beacon! I worried you'd be eaten by a panther. What do you mean? Dr. Crocodile isn't a real crocodile? Well, that's my day ruined.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Mexico. I hate you.
I've made a real pig's ear out of this. Mansion rooftop from here. Those guys sure love creating a spectacle, don't they? Ikpei, you little scamp. Where did you run off to? Wow, that's all of the pigs. Thank you so much. Here, I found this trinket in the pen. Don't worry, I wiped most of the mud off it.
Gracious. Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies, whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
That ruffian made off with old Granny Haggardly's bloomers. Can you believe that?
What did he want them for?
Said he was giving them to his mum for her birthday.
Well, why not get her new ones?
With the price of bloomers these days, he'd have to save...
That big mama really needs to up her security. The little guy is completely escaping. I'm surprised we don't have the technology to make this whole Kang thing go away. Unless we do, and it's just buried under all of the other cool stuff, like the self-cleaning waffle iron.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work. Are you the new assistant? Well, then get to it. For this armor, I need gold, shiny gems, and some wool. Well, I hope you understand these newfangled forges. I've no idea what this electro-catty thing it needs is.
I am Thor, son of Odin, and first in line for the throne of Asgard.
That big mama really needs to up her security. The little blighters are constantly escaping and trading mud all over the place. I was hoping to find another one of those treasures in the fishing cages, but nothing. Typical. But what are you going to do?
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff. I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
Wondering why I get to be complimented on the fact that I managed to get not one, not two.
What do you mean? Dr. Crocodile isn't a real crocodile? Well, that's my day ruined.
I sat on my Kimoyo again. I really need to get a vibranium case for that thing.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious every moment is.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom. Sup, gamers! Squirrel Girl and friends, Koi Boy and Chipmunk Hunk are throwing a party in the park. Ahem. I mean, holding an awareness-raising event for the Fuzzy Foundation. Fuzzy, of course, standing for Friends of Unbeatable Zoocentric Youngsters. Maybe you need to work on a snappier title. And also not hold the event in a snowstorm? Check out that sweet cosplay dude they've got to MC! That costume is awesome! It almost looks like the real MODOK. Oh yeah, so anyway, everyone was having a great time, despite the snow. But then strange things started to happen. Fight! Harsh words are bellowed, all seemingly in the vicinity of a funny-looking squirrel beast. This is not going to help improve the rep of woodland rodents. Squirrel Girl thinks she smells the work of an old foe, Robotoskur, aka Girl Squirrel. Some trickster squirrel from Asgard that spreads discord and general bad juju. Should it be sparking like that? Like it's a robot? These poor critter lovers have been mind-messed into breaking up the meditation class. And I don't think putting those lake will make them less angry, guys. The water looks freezing. That's just a waste of good pizza. The suspiciously well-costumed MC urges the heroes to restore order and the good name of rodents everywhere. Go get 'em, forest friends!
me out of here!
Why do bad guys never seem to understand the concept of personal space?
Well, that hardly seemed fair.
That looks like something I... can handle.
Hey, give me a hand, will you? How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Boy, I could use a superhero right now. Hey, give me a hand, will ya? How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Boy, I could use this superhero right now. Get me out of here! Thanks for getting me out of that jam, true believers. Excelsior!
Meta. It's like Gwenception. Anyways, to business! I'm running a face-in-the-hole stand. There are 3 boards around the park. When you find them, there will be a clue to help you out. Once you've done all 3, there will be a huge reward. Well, a reward anyway.
Exactly my kind of thing. Anyone else want to give it a shot?
Ammo incoming!
Enough! Horrible rodents! Slippery fish! You may have thwarted my plan to discredit you, but no matter. We will just have to take more direct action! I have my AIM agents, Robotosker! I have my superior intellect and my doomsday chair! And what do you have? A large, bushy tail, a chipmunk trunk, a floundering fish. Vibranium! When this is over, I will turn you into a talking toaster!
Real MODOK? You can spot genuine, big, evil floating heads a mile away. Remember I mentioned it in the intro cutscene? A real cosplay piece would have passed out by now from wearing all that paper mache. MODOK's plan to besmirch the good name of our bushy-tailed heroine is up in smoke. And Doreen has come out with even more cred than before. Hashtag, ironic plan backfire, MODOK. All that's left is for Koi Boy to stop making fish puns. We get it already. And for the robot squirrel to get to tech support. Then we can save progress with a clear conscience. Bye!
Excelsior!
Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Ah!
called and told me my assets had been frozen. Get it? Because the city's literally frozen? But yeah, I'm also snowed under with debt.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
If your home was lost or sliced in my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's army, where every recruit gets a bed in our comfy barracks. Bring your own towel.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring for central heating.
Get to training.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that one
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
This is why I can't have nice things. Someone always steals them.
I need a change of scenery.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those eyes. It's so creepy.
me worried for a minute there.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet, no one seems to mention all the centuries-old pyramids.
At least she doesn't look like your mom this time.
Oh, phew! Thanks! It was getting a bit cramped in there. It doesn't help that they stuffed this thing in with me. Why don't you take it?
Hey! I'm sorry. This is so dignified. I'm in.
I ain't sure how I feel about...
Sure is nice being out of that sarcophagus. Woo-hoo. Feels good to stretch the old bit. Where can I get me one of them futuristic water?
At least she doesn't look like your mom this time.
And as far as silver linings go, that's a good one.
Oh, God.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction at the job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
I must protect my city, no matter the cost. I'll deal with this.
I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
If you're just joining us, the Scarabs are now scuttling onto the field as we begin what looks to be another...
So, here's the thing. Somehow Mother...
That's the interdimensional parasite mother, not his actual mother.
Thank you, Teddy. Yeah, that mother has somehow found her way back into reality. I'm guessing it's a side effect of the timey-wimey mess of Chronopolis, since I'm pretty sure I wiped her from existence that one time.
And Billy definitely didn't summon her this time. Not a chance. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Do you think you're helping right now? Anyway, from what I can tell, Mother's in a pretty weak state, which is good news for us. Since the last time she showed up, I had to go full-on demiurge to defeat her, and it was a whole thing.
She turned me into a chair for a while.
I have a general idea where she might be lurking, but I think we're gonna need help to fully track her down. What with her being able to assume any form and stuff. So, think you can help us out? Let's go.
Can we just teleport there? I already did my cardio for the day.
I don't think we want to risk teleporting right now. These locations have a habit of moving around lately.
Aww.
one of these people will be Mother in disguise.
You'll be able to tell it's her because she sounds, well, really motherly. Like something out of a 50s sitcom.
When you find Mother, just attack, and we'll swoop in to back you up.
Don't just start throwing punches, though. If we cause a scene, she might run away. Then we're just kicking our heels, waiting for another chance. Pretty sure that was just a regular person.
We should make ourselves scarce. Don't go in all guns blazing until you know it's her. We don't want to scare her off.
Another in the nest! Those beetles just cannot stop that ball!
Okay, let's try that again. Remember, we're looking for someone out of place.
Kang here with another Kang announcement. All citizens are to report any sightings of the Avengers to their nearest Kang police officer, or at the very least, throw something heavy at them.
Feel my face.
Oh, that guy on the top of Grand Central Station seems to have some pretty big ideas.
And there you have it, folks. This exciting game has drawn to a close with a stunning victory.
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Time to get to training.
Have a problem with constant Kree invasions? Then why not sign up for a crash course in the ancient martial art of Kang Fu, held at your local Kangmunity Center.
Shops.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
About time somebody stood up to that Kang fella. anyone just learn magic? Like, can you do a correspondence course?
Oh, sweetie. You're not outside without sunscreen, are you?
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan blizzard, just be grateful I didn't part...
How are you doing?
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
How defeat puny henchmen?
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon Blitz. I hate you.
As Magister, it is my duty to ensure that troubled individuals who unexpectedly undergo wild terrigenesis are guided through the process. Rumor has it that one such new human is using their new abilities for evil, making them something of a priority. Typically, I would have no trouble recruiting an individual such as this without outside aid, but this one is particularly elusive, and my investigations thus far have returned nothing. I trust I can rely on your assistance in this matter. Ask around for information. The people here will have the knowledge we need, even if they do not realize it themselves.
All citizens should be aware that the following locations will be renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Kunlun will become Kanglun. Manhattan, Manhatkang. Xandar, Kangda. Medieval England, Medieval Kangland. Sakar, Sakang. Wakanda, Wakanda. Lemuria, Lumeria.
I promise my next suit will be able to deal with this kind of thing.
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded not to wantonly deface public property. Specifically, stop putting those weird top hats on top of things.
How might I be of service?
My powers may be of use in this situation.
I was wondering how many centuries it was going to take for someone to reassemble me. Thanks.
Ah, what's this? Mayhaps an ancient relic of great importance.
I'm telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpion.
Crystals are supposed to be kept under strict lock and key. So, why are there so many new Inhumans springing up?
evil inhuman on the loose? I did see a guy raving about fulfilling the sacred duty that Maximus failed to accomplish? Probably just a tourist, right? Who knows where he ended up?
Chronopolis had a floating city, I just had to come check it out. But you get here and it's, well, pretty much like a ground city. You can't even tell it's floating when you're in it. What a jet.
There are apparently a number of inhuman colonies down on the surface. I hear some of them can be rather unpleasant.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes.
I suppose Attilan is isolated no more.
I wonder what would happen if I underwent Terrigenesis. Knowing my luck, I'd probably lose an ability. Say, I wouldn't be able to count backwards anymore, which is all fine until your child starts asking, Mummy, why will you never play hide and seek?
Apparently there was a new human skulking around near the palace doors, mumbling something to himself. I didn't get close enough to hear what. Black Bolt knows how he got to Attilan. The Kango rail doesn't even stop here.
Kang here, wondering why I'm yet to be complimented on the fact that I managed to get not one, not two, but 3.
Not all in Attilan are informed in such matters. The pizza shop proprietor, for instance, he is an imbecile. You have information for me. It is written on your face. The crystals we have are kept secure. I cannot speak for those acquired by S.H.I.E.L.D. or still awaiting harvest on the moon, however. The investigation near the palace? I see. But do we know anything to suggest he's up to no good? An accurate appraisal of the risks of Terrigenesis, but irrelevant to our situation. It would seem our friend is near the entrance to the palace. Let us head there now. You should prepare yourself for the worst. I have seen new humans with abilities that could be described as omnipotent, willing things into existence. If you're lucky, this will be mundane things like sandwiches or spare batteries, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I see him. We should approach carefully. I am Magister Karnak of the Tower of Wisdom. You are to cease your plotting and come with me, so I might help you to understand your new abilities.
You fool! You think I would tolerate such insolence? My reign of terror begins now! I am unstoppable! I am the Transformer!
It is worse than I thought. As all too often happens, his new powers have given rise to delusions of grandeur. Also, I believe his name of choice is already in use.
Where should I move to?
Hey! Yep. You'll never find me!
My powers of perception are virtually unrivaled. You cannot deceive me. But let us see if my assistant can ascertain your whereabouts.
Ah! How dare you! Hey! I was just lulling you into a false sense of security. Yeah, that's right. My powers know no bounds.
Follow him.
This time, I won't speak and give the game a... Aw, dang it! I guess this time, I won't hide behind silence like a certain cowardly king.
It appears he's assumed a new form. You seem to enjoy hitting things. I leave this in your capable hands.
You! You've not seen the last of the Transformer. Except you have, because you won't see me next time.
He can't have much fight left in him. We shall simply allow him to wear himself out.
A reminder that one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular delicious Kang bar. As an added bonus, you will then be...
My powers are beyond your comprehension, mere mortal.
One of these things is not like the others. I trust you to ascertain which.
It's about time someone took care of that giant robot monstrosity sitting in front of the palace. It completely clashed with the architecture.
You will know true pain at the hands of the Transformer!
So who's in charge now? Is it still Maximus?
I've transformed into a failure.
Anticlimactic, as always. Confidence in an ability as idiotic as turning into street furniture is just another example of why the transition to inhumanity must be accompanied by the proper guidance.
Atalan...
The Tower of Wisdom thanks you for your help. We shall waive the instruction fees for our newest member on this occasion. To be frank, I'm not certain who I would bill. An invoice to Mr. T. Transformer would probably not suffice.
Yay! Oh, sorry.
I heard the royal family went down to Hala and finally took care of the Kree problem head on. They say there's been an increase in rogue new humans.
Kang here. If anyone out there sees Ravonna, tell her there's a bee in my room, and I need her to come and deal with it.